Hi, Bodacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. Well, first, I'm thinking a lot about the movie theaters and, they're sitting empty. And I think about concerts as well. I love to go to the concerts and I love going to a great show. So before I continue, why don't you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Today we're talking a little bit about matinees. Now, just to get you a little bit of a preview of what a matinee is, it's when a movie theater or a concert starts like at between 10 and 1. 1 o'clock is kind of a late matinee, but it's still considered a matinee. Noon is probably the king for matinees. And what that normally is it's like the first show of the day, the first opening of the day. And you can basically go in and go watch a movie during your lunch hour. Well, it seems that they've disappeared. A lot of them. At the movie theaters, they disappeared. Matinees normally where it's a discount pricing. I mean, they're opening up the theaters. They're making sure everything's ready to go. The popcorn hasn't been popped yet. That sort of thing. And you go in and you get a nice discount price so you'll be able to watch the first showing. Or you can watch another movie at a discount price. Normally, it's about half price. And a lot of times they used to, back in the 80s, they had about half-price snacks at the concession stand. But one of the greatest things about a matinee was, it was a show at a Coliseum. It was a show at a concert hall. And, one of the best things about a matinee at that time was it was your waking hours. You're in the middle of your day. You've already gotten up. You've already had your breakfast. You're heading out you're heading out and basically having lunch, watching some of the greatest stuff that you enjoy watching. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock is probably my prime time of wanting to listen to music. I used to watch matinees all the time when I was younger, and I'd go to the concert and I'd be sitting there jamming to Metallica or listening to Alan Jackson playing in the concert halls. Just because that's my peak time for music. Now I'm trying to really figure out why they've done away with matinees, because most of the time the theaters, the concert halls are about halfway down. They're about halfway, 3/4 of the way full. And if they brought those back, a lot of times that's when they catch the blunders of the stage. And most of the time, a matinee at a 3 o'clock matinee on a Wednesday, or not 3 o'clock, sorry, 12 o'clock matinee on a Wednesday is the first show. And normally the first big show is at night. So they play that first show and make sure everything is up to par. And this gives a great opportunity for people to be able to go and watch the concert. Because most PM shows are sold out. But this is a great time for a collector to go in and buy merch. It's true. When I worked for the shows, when I worked for the 80s metal bands, most of the people that collected band merchandise would show up at the first show or a matinee. They're there before everybody else is. They go and they spend thousands of dollars, and half the time they cared less about the concert. Most of the time they'd show up there so they could try and get an autograph. A lot of the bands are out there warming up. They're trying to get everything going. You get to show up early. You go and buy your band merch, and you come up, and most of the time they can get a scribble. It worked. But all of a sudden they've just gotten rid of the matinees. And that's kind of the fun of the show. It's just like you going to see the first show of Monster Jam. And 99% of the time when you're going to see the first show for Monster Jam, it was a matinee. It was a matinee. You went in, you could walk down on the dirt, you get your picture done with all the big trucks, you get autographs from the guys who drive the trucks. I mean, it was wonderful. It was an amazing experience. But I believe they've gotten rid of those matinees as well. But it's the experience. It's what draws people. So I just hope that eventually they bring back matinees just so that we can, you know, enjoy the entire experience. They've gotten rid of one of the greatest experiences for concerts. But when tickets went on sale, you just go online and you type in a couple tap, 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 and you're done. Back in the 80s, when you wanted to go to a concert, you sat and you waited in front of the doors for the ticket box, for the box office to open to buy your tickets. You would literally be there at 8 o'clock the previous night, and you will be at that box office window. If not, the scalpers would be there first. They're after that front row dead center seat. And guess what? They're going to get it. Unless somebody wants to go that bad. I've had front row dead center seats, and I've stayed out all night long in front of the box office to wait for that for the box office to open. And you know, it's the experiences that people have wanted to. It's like the unsung hero of going out experiences. So the greatest thing about a matinee was you start your concert at 12 o'clock, you get out about 3 o'clock, rush hour is getting ready to start, you're done with your concert, you go out for a nice dinner. By the time you sat down and found your place to go and eat, be almost happy hour, so you can get a discount with your happy hour. Which is discounted drinks, and a lot of times they would have a discounted menu for food. So you're already ahead of the crowd by the time you're done eating, and you're at the back end of rush hour, and you've gone home. You had a wonderful day. So I hope eventually we can be able to bring back the matinees, because it was an extraordinary experience. But I would like to find out from you guys if you've ever enjoyed a matinee, if you've gone to a 12 o'clock show, if you've gone to a show at 11 o'clock in the morning. Just give me an idea of what you feel is the prime part of the day that you would enjoy something like this. So let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, let your friends and family know. And until next time, let's keep on walking.